today I'm going to show you 3 different issues that we can come across when we're going up into a glute bridge. We can either be feeling our quads being hyperactive, our hamstrings being hyperactive, or we can feel a lot of tension in our low back. So I want to show you 3 different ways that we can go about helping our glutes to activate more into that glute bridge instead of feeling it elsewhere. Check out these 3 exercises. All right guys, so the first thing we're going to look at when we look at the glute bridge is going to be our setup. Setup's going to be just like this. We're laying back. We're laying back like this. Our knees are bent. Our abs are going to be engaged the whole time. I'm going to go ahead and push my heels down into the ground like this as I lift my hips up. Okay, so this is just a classic glute bridge. Now, while this might look the same for a lot of people, it's going to feel very, very different for a lot of the population. Okay, some people are going to feel it in their quads, some people feel it in their hamstrings, and some might even feel it in their lower back. Okay, when we're looking at the quads, so say you go up into that glute bridge and your quads are just on fire. You're only feeling your quads, you're not feeling it in your glutes. Here's a simple trick to help you. All you're going to do when you're in here and you say, oh man, just feeling it in my quads, walk your feet away from you a little bit more, and then really try to have your brain tell your glutes to really make those glutes squeeze, okay? And then if you still feel it in your quads, I want you to almost think about pulling your heels back to you. So I'm pushing up and I'm pulling back with my heels, trying to drive my heels towards my glutes. Gonna activate my hamstrings a little bit, which will help my quads then relax, okay? So glutes, glutes, glutes. Try and feel it less in these elsewhere locations. Okay, so say you went up into a glute bridge and then you felt the contraction into your hamstrings back here. Okay, so you went into a glute bridge, just like this, and you feel a lot of tension right here into the hamstrings. First thing I want you to do, tighten up your abs and bring your heels back to you a little bit, then reset that position. That'll help shorten up the hamstring to make it not as active, and it'll help maybe activate the quads a little bit more so that you can get a pure glute contraction. Okay? So when you feel in the hamstrings, walk the heels a little bit closer to you. And last but not least, guys, when we go up into the glute bridge and we feel a lot of tension in our low back, it's just going to be a core sequencing issue. So the thing I want you to think about when we go up into a glute bridge like this, and you're feeling your low back, it's because your abs aren't on, okay? So get these ribs to pull down to your belly button, really contracting right here at the abs. If it helps, reach your hands up to the ceiling as far as you can. Try and take these shoulders off the ground as you squeeze through the hips and lift your hips up to the ceiling, okay? So if you're feeling that low back, get those abs to turn on. That'll help your lower back start releasing. And then once again, we want to feel all that contraction in the glutes. All right, guys, so as I've shown you those 3 exercises to combat those issues, I want you to go ahead and now do 10 glute bridges on your own. And then wherever you feel that deficiency, I want you to go ahead and correct it with those corrective exercises. If you're feeling it in your glutes, great, you're already on a great track. And then I want you to do 3 sets of 20 just normal glute bridges to get those glutes a little bit warmed up for today. All right, thanks guys. That was our glute bridge progression.